emptied out my soul. You've heard it all before, honest but I know. Left these years ago, I was young and almost still can't fill the void. We don't need the past in our lives for tomorrow. Never see the end of the night filled with sorrow. What do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's said and done, what do we do to love? What do we...
Good morning on a rainy, dreary Wednesday in the end of April. Hope everybody is doing fantastic. We are getting ready to head off and go clear out our storage unit and move it up close. When we moved here, I thought it was kind of interesting. I looked around for a storage unit and a place to park the trailers. Couldn't find either, so we put our names on a whole bunch of lists and ended up having to utilize a storage unit about an hour south of us. And my name finally came up. They called the other day, so we snatched it, and now we got to run down there and move it all out of there. We are definitely looking forward to having our stuff close by. The other awesome thing, we don't have a garage currently since we're living in these townhomes, so I have no place to run the business out of. So this new storage unit has electrical and lights, so I'll be able to run the business out of it until we find our property this summer, hopefully, and get building. So with that said, let's turn it over to Jess, and let's keep our eyes on the prize and just keep trucking forward. Talk to you soon. Good morning, guys, and welcome to Thompson Falls. So I left this morning at about 7:30-ish and headed northwest, more west than north. Ending destination is Sandpoint, Idaho. It is a snowy February morning. The roads were dry all week, and then we got some weather to come in, and so it's been a little slow going, but it's absolutely gorgeous outside. But enough of that. Let's catch you guys up to speed. My family and I have been in Montana for the last 3 weeks. Got back from our trip and have been staying in a cabin that is owned by parents of a really good friend of ours. Super grateful for all that they have done for us. Matt and Cindy, thank you so much for letting us stay at your place. We've been looking for our next home, and prices in real estate, all across the country are kind of all over the place. And so we have decided to play more of a cautious role and do a little bit more of the waiting game. And so we're looking for a rental of some sort with 5 people and 2 dogs. That is a much larger task than it should be. So we have looked everywhere, high and low, and could not find anything in our area. And so we started branching out and looking in neighborhood communities, and that didn't work. And so, farther out and farther out. And we've always had our eye on northern Idaho. We've been out there several times and thought it was really pretty and reminded us a lot of home. So we did a couple weekend trips and looked online and stuff, and found a brand new townhome complex that had some vacancies. So we put in an application, and lo and behold, we got approved. Everything started to work out. So moral of that story, like it is all the time, is wait for God's leading, and He will open up the doors that need to be opened. I am headed there now to pick up our keys. It's going to be a long day. Got to unload at a storage facility. That is a whole nother story. I'm going to be doing this drive a couple times over the next few days. We're only about 3 hours away from the Kalispell area, and so we still have several plans of coming back and seeing people, and so it's never goodbye, it's always a see you later. But we're excited to open the next chapter and to see all that God has for us. But all in all, it's been very awesome to see God at work. You know, sometimes it can get really frustrating because He doesn't work on the same schedule we work on, but you have to keep reminding yourself, or at least I have to keep reminding myself, that it is going to work out in the end, and He is going to take care of us. He has proven that over and over and over again. I am going to continue this snowy drive, and I will let you guys see the scenery. So I'm only like 10 miles, something like that, from Sandpoint, and it's only 10 o'clock because I forgot about the hour time change. I was thinking about all the different times I've driven to a new area in my life. And so I moved a lot as a kid, and wasn't intentional per se. My dad was a contractor, and so you finish a place and then there's another opportunity, so you move to another one and do something with the old one, whether it be sell it, rent it, whatever. And then when I got married, I had that same mentality, so there was always another opportunity that presented itself. And so I brought my wife along for the ride, and we ended up moving a lot, which I know she didn't want to do, and I'm so grateful that she just followed me blindly, I guess, or supportively, however you want to put it. But there's been a lot of moments that I drove into a new area, and you look around and you think of all the possibilities and all the stuff that could happen, and I love that God is in all of them. That God has a plan, and whether it's your first time moving or your 22nd, I think it is, for me, I love the notion that God's got this, and He's got awesome things in store for us in this area, and I can't wait to start finding out some of the things that He's got for us as He unfolds it for us, as we walk faithfully and obediently. And I am so pumped to get started with this new phase and to see all that God has for us. So I was just contemplating. It's kind of what you do when you drive by yourself. But thanks for joining me. I am back on the road headed home, just to turn around and do it all over again. But every bit of it is a blessing. So tomorrow I get to hang out with my two older kids all day long. That should be awesome. So we're going to keep moving forward. Thank you guys for coming along for the ride. We'll talk to you soon.
nourishment for the morning and coffee. But we probably don't have the right clothing. Cold, rainy, sopping wet everywhere. But that's what we're doing today. Straight back. Sound like 2 more feet.
Where are the donuts? I'm hungry.
We've been waiting here forever. We're talking to the worms. That's how long we've been here.
You were talking to the worms?
Stephanie was. So this is moving day again.
Yes.
So fill them in on anything that maybe I have not said. Like, why do we have a U-Haul truck again?
So we have a U-Haul truck because about 3.5 weeks ago, I took my truck in to get repaired, and I had a brake issue. It wasn't activating the trailer brakes, and so they looked it over and found a lot more issues than just my brakes. I had to get about $7,500 worth of work done.
So now you can start a GoFundMe to help with
Yeah,
that.
exactly. So it's been there for about 3 weeks. Supposedly it'll be done tomorrow. Interesting part of that is I had a job then, so I had to rent a truck twice to get materials in my trailer down there. And so hopefully I will have my truck tomorrow. I can go get my trailer and get on with life. But for now, we have to get out of the storage unit, so we run in the U-Haul truck.
Double fisting. Well, we had to take a pit stop to Walmart because we don't have enough locks, because the extra locks are in the truck, and we don't have the truck. So when we were finished filling the truck up, we realized we needed a lock. So I'm at Walmart, and the girls are looking at locks, but they're mostly learning how to do these
Combination locks.
They're
very tricky, I think.
very tricky.
Very tricky.
Very.
That's why I never used my locker last year.
Years ago, or maybe a couple of moves ago, I told Phil, this is it. I am done moving. I got rid of every packing, box, paper, bubble, and here we are, moving again, and only into another storage unit. really do appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to watch our videos. I would ask that you just do a couple of things for us. Hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss out on our next video. Also, please leave us a comment. Feel free to ask us questions or just say hi. Again, thanks for taking the time, and we'll see you in the next video.
I just wanted to say thank you for coming along, and I really appreciate all y'all, and each one of you is very special to me, my family, the channel. We will see you on the next one. Stay positive. Catch you later.
This is